Hello there, Internet, and welcome to episode 5 of the Applesauce Podcast, the only gaming podcast where we say right off the bat, fuck the alt-right.
Fuck them.
And fuck anyone who associates themselves with Gamergate.
Fuck them.
My name is Vic, and joining me as always on our 1 month anniversary of doing this, by the way.
Yay.
Manny, aka Mr. Lightman. What is going on, bro?
I'm sick.
Oh, you still feeling sick?
No, now I am sick.
You're fully blown sick?
I'm full blown sick. I got the sore throat.
Yeah, we're enclosed in a small space, and I'm right across from you. So if I get sick too, this is honestly, it's on you.
They told me, okay. I take that blame.
You gonna?
Nah, I'll take the blame.
I appreciate it.
But I've been doing what I can. I drink my teas, my chamomile tea.
Yeah,
It's been helping a lot.
Clearing your throat up.
A little bit.
Cool. I also want to take this time to congratulate you, by the way. Your Saints Row, the third video, broke 2,000 views in 2 days?
2 or 3 days. I
3 days. Either way, it's really impressive.
It is.
Congratulations, bro. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
All right.
You have no idea how long that took me to make.
You texted me saying that your arm was about to fall off.
Yes. And then I made the mistake of putting no audio in it, though.
Hey, listen.
It kind of makes me feel bad.
Honestly, listen. Here's how I see it, right? You broke 2,000 views without audio. Just imagine, man. Right? If it had some music, right? You tying it up a little bit.
See, the thing is, I took out the music because I didn't want to get copyright strike.
You probably would have, though.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Powered by Kanye West?
Yeah, it's powered by Kanye West.
Yeah.
And then the radio plays,
Life is what I got.
There you go.
What I got.
Yes.
Sublime.
By Sugar. Isn't it? Oh,
Sublime. Yeah. You're about to say Sugar Ray?
Yes, because another one of their songs. I think a song from theirs comes out.
Jeez.
It's just crazy the music that it has.
It's good music though.
Yes, it also has I Need a Hero.
Yes. Oh my God. When you showed me that scene, hell yeah. So we're just gonna cover some news around the industry, games we're playing, and our thoughts on them. So let's get right into it. So, of course, earlier this week, we had the Mario Maker 2 Direct.
Yes.
Where they showed a ton of new info and also letting us know that there's going to be a story mode in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, though. They showed off this dog during the story mode. And every day I wake up wondering why my dogs aren't as cute as this fucking dog, bro. His name is Underdog. Or I don't even know how to say it. I'm going to just say Underdog, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, on top of everything from the original game, they're adding new areas like a sky, desert, snow, forest, and even a night theme that changes how some of the items work.
Yes.
So you'll have the sun item in the stage, and once it goes nighttime, I think it turns into a moon, right?
No, I think you have to do it yourself, actually.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I think the sun turns into the moon, but you have to do the little shaky thing.
Okay.
When you're creating the stage.
Yeah, and also the night theme, it changes, like, the one-up mushroom is, like, some weird thing, right?
Yeah, it looks like a zombie mushroom.
Which is super trippy.
Now I want to taste it. Like as Mario, I want to see what happens to Mario.
What, you want to grab the power up?
Yes.
Okay. That's not what I thought you meant. You wanted to actually eat a poison mushroom, which, please don't eat a poison mushroom, guys.
Not a poison mushroom.
I'm just saying, in general.
Like, it's a difference.
What?
Poison mushroom is not the same thing as that zombie mushroom.
I'm just saying to the general people listening,
okay.
Don't eat poison mushrooms.
No, I mean, duh.
I mean, don't duh. Listen, man, people can be dumb sometimes, okay? So they're adding a bunch of items as well. You can also customize your scrolling levels, right? So you can change the trajectory of the scroll, how fast it's scrolling, and you can kind of build your stage around that as well. Which, honestly, all this sounds really dope for people who are going to be creating.
They also added vertical scrolls to the warp pipe levels.
Oh yeah, right. So you can create like secret stages and stuff. Yes. Yeah. I remember.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so they're just like taking everything from the first game. They're amping it up. They're building a lot of things on top of it. Like I was saying, I can't wait till the creators get this game in their hands. Because honestly, the things that they're gonna come up with is gonna be, first of all, devious as hell. Because you know they're gonna kill you somehow, and they're gonna be challenging as hell.
But now you can comment on those.
You can leave. Oh yeah, right. They added a whole new social network aspect to the game.
They added Miiverse.
Pretty much.
But yeah, man, I really liked the direct. My favorite thing was the car.
Which is crazy, man. I don't know where that car came from.
Me neither, but I think it's like it turns into like an auto runner maybe.
Yeah, right. Because it looks like it was just
Yeah, it looked like the car was just going
straight. Yeah, it was just zooming.
Which also, some of the mushrooms, I guess now they bounce too.
Yeah, bro. Listen, they're anything that you pretty much want to do with the game, you'll be able to do it. Any item, put it in a block. You come up with secret areas, different themes.
They added
you can change
slopes now.
Slopes. They added how slippery ice can be. You can even adjust how slippery it is.
No, I think that's for the moon thing. That's an effect the moon has.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
It was when they were showing the moon part where they talk about how the moon affects the stage.
Yeah.
And in the snow stage, it makes the floors more slippery.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I remember actually, yeah.
But they say you can activate those without the moon.
Really?
Yeah.
So you don't even
towards the end of it, yeah, you don't even need the moon. You can just activate them.
I'm telling you, bro. Flexibility. Honestly, it's one of the key words for this game. They also showed off the 3D world mode.
Oh yeah,
right?
yeah.
So unfortunately, I was gonna say, unfortunately, you can't.
Combine.
How do you say? Not combine. You can't build a 3D world stage, and then change it to like a Super Mario World stage. It has to be its own thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I guess I kind of understand why different.
I think they just didn't want to do all that extra sprite work.
Right. All those different physics and how dynamic the world is. You got the Cat Mario.
No, it's not. It's like I honestly want to think it's the sprite work because you would have to create all new sprites for animations that they never had before.
That's true.
Probably also the reason why they're not making Mario 2. Super Mario
2.
Yeah.
Because I mean everything is getting a sprite.
Pretty much.
Yeah, so I mean it's I understand why, but it'd have been nice to see that it works across every stage. But I get it. I get
but
it.
like I don't think anybody like we would see it and we were like, oh man, yeah, cool. But then think about the work that goes into making these.
That's true. We was watching that video about the Pokemon sprites.
Oh, well.
Listen, I understand why Game Freak has done that work, bro. Honestly, the fact that they've created 3D models for every Pokemon, crazy. That's people don't understand how much work goes into that. But one of the big news, right, for me personally, is it the first time we're gonna get online multiplayer in the Mario game?
I mean, not counting Mario Kart, yes. On the 2Ds, that's cool. I mean,
on just Mario, like Super Mario World,
any platform Mario
3D Marios.
No, yeah, definitely.
The mainline Marios, pretty much.
New Super Mario Brothers 2? Did that not have it?
No.
The one with the little golden box? Oh, no, it had online online leaderboards, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But you couldn't play together online.
So then I think this is the first time, right?
Yeah, and I was super excited, bro. They showed off that you can like race each other, finish stages together, play created stages together, and listen, all the fun that's gonna be had doing online multiplayer as well as local multiplayer. It's gonna be ridiculous the amount of fun that's gonna be had there.
Yeah, most definitely. I'm gonna throw everybody off.
You gonna be that guy?
Yes.
We're also getting new music from Koji Kondo, which is great. He's been composing music for Mario since Mario 1, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah. So
all the biggest hits.
Yeah, any new music from Koji Kondo, I'm for it.
Mm-hmm.
So like I say, you're racing through these stages. If one person completes the stage, then you all complete the stage. So there is a sort of cooperativeness to it, as well as competitiveness.
There's two of them. Yeah, there's a co-op one and there's a competitive one.
Yeah, but on the direct, it was saying there's gonna be some times where you want to have to work together.
Yeah, like during the boss fights.
Yeah. You saw Meowser? They called him Meowser, which is Cat Bowser, by the way.
That was fun.
Yeah,
I remember him from 2D World.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of news came out. It's coming out June 28th. You gonna get it?
Oh, definitely. I'm gonna get it with that voucher. No, the voucher.
Which brings me to that. Some of the more interesting news doesn't even have to do with Mario Maker, at least to me personally. Nintendo announced at the end of the Direct that they were going to be selling eShop game vouchers for $99.99, which can be redeemed for 2 games. So pretty much instead of buying 2 $60 games for $120 plus tax here, buying 2 $60 games for $100.
So far, it's include all of their published games.
Yeah. So games like Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Mario Maker 2, even Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, Fire Emblem Three Houses, Astral Chain, The World Ends With You, Project Octopath Traveler. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Project Octopath Traveler, Sushido, and Fitness Boxing are also. These are just some of the games.
Yeah, but Sushido's $50.
Which I don't know why you would do that. Although they did say that.
I mean, you save $10.
That's true. I was gonna say you do have to redeem one game that's $60.
Yeah, you
to
have
redeem the second one.
Mm-hmm.
Some more games are gonna be announced at a later date. What do you think about these things? Instead of having game sales and then adding an extra discount for Nintendo Online subscribers, they're doing this voucher thing. What do you think about that?
I have no problem with it, honestly. Like, I've seen people complain about it.
Yeah.
Me personally, I have no problem. You get the $20 off plus $5 back for buying the vouchers.
You get $5 back.
Yeah, because it's $100, and then you get 5% back of whatever payment, and the vouchers apparently they give you $5 back.
Oh, so you're saving
$25.
almost $25. It's not bad.
That pretty much matches Gamers Club from Best Buy.
Yeah, which I've.
So those are closing down.
Which
and honestly,
sucks.
honestly, for me who only goes all digital, this is like the best thing.
Yeah, especially because you can use them on games. Honestly, I think I might pick a pair of vouchers up just for Astral Chain and maybe Fire Emblem 3.
Like, the only thing better to me than this was the Wii U Pro thing. The Wii U program that they have.
The Wii U, yes, the deluxe.
Because that's every $60 game you get $5 back.
You saved a ton of money doing that.
I saved, what is it, like, I think I ended up adding up like over $300
Yeah.
saving.
Did they used to show how much you've saved?
No, but they showed you every time you redeem your points. So you can just add up. It's simple math at that point.
Yes. All right.
But to me, that was, like, I don't think any program would be as good as that. Just $5. Pretty much $5 rebate.
I mean, you for the people who took advantage of it, listen, all they have to say are positive things.
Oh, definitely. I don't think, I've never met anybody who complained about that program.
I mean, it was also a great way to just get Nintendo.
It was pretty much the biggest loyalty program I've seen.
Yeah. And it was also a great way to get people who just mostly game on Nintendo systems to adopt the digital lifestyle, which I think is paying off with the Switch, with a lot of people going digital with a lot of these games.
I mean, it makes sense because it's a handheld too.
Yeah,
it's easier to take a memory card, a 500 gig memory card, than it is to take 20 games with you.
Right. So we're gonna stick with Nintendo for a little bit, right? Right in this wave of news, I was reading on Nintendo Life that with the sales report from Japan last week, the Switch has sold a total of 8,125,637 units, compared to 8,077,750. Oh, let me say that number again. I'm sorry, 8,077,757 for the PS4.
That's a lot of sevens.
Yeah, I know. Which means that the Nintendo Switch has officially outsold the PS4 in Japan, despite only being on the market for 2 years, as opposed to PS4's 5 years. And honestly, congratulations to Nintendo. I'm gonna just give a. Hopefully this doesn't mess with the microphone too much.
How do you feel about that?
I think I don't want to sound like a corporate show here, right? But there was just so much negativity surrounding Nintendo coming out of the Wii U, for them to turn it around like they have, with good third-party support, with Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. I mean, you gotta hand it to Nintendo, man. The way they've turned the company around. I remember during the Wii U days, people were wondering, how much cash does Nintendo actually have to sustain itself, because the Wii U was such a huge failure that people actually wanted to know how long can Nintendo sustain itself on these yearly losses that they were having. So for them to turn it around, and now it's just nothing but positive press. You have games on top of games, and they're selling really well. It's crazy, honestly. It's crazy. Like I said, I just want to give a huge shout out to Nintendo. Congratulations on really turning it around, because, listen, I love the Wii U. For a bunch of reasons, it didn't take off like I thought. Like I personally thought it was gonna.
Marketing was garbage.
Terrible. But like I said, for a variety of reasons, the system did not sell, even though I personally thought it was a really good console.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's really cool to see this sort of success. Rest in peace, Iwata. Unfortunately, he wasn't here to see it, which is still pretty sad to me.
It is. I don't know. I saw the news, and to me, you don't see it in the industry, actually.
What do you mean?
It's already outsold the PlayStation 4, but it almost has no support from Japanese developers like that.
You think so?
Oh, I mean, what are the last big games that came from Japanese developers to the Switch? Honestly, this is the first time where I feel like we've gotten more Western support on a Nintendo console than Japanese support.
That's true. And I guess you're talking about big games, right?
Yeah.
Not like
I'm
the
not talking about,
Atelier series. You're talking about games like Project Octopath Traveler, where
I'm talking,
these are huge games.
Big third-party companies, Capcom, Square Enix, Namco Bandai.
Well, speaking of Capcom, they cleared up that Devil May Cry 1 it's just part 1, by the way. And it is from the HD collection.
No, I mean, obviously, it's not like they're just going to do part 1 and then not leave all the other. The thing is, they want to charge you for that.
Which I'm not.
Yeah.
I'll probably just skip on that, honestly.
No, yeah. Like, I saw the news and I was happy, you know, because that usually means more support. Haven't seen that support, though. I mean, Capcom, we were talking about this last week. They've only released one new game on the Switch. Like, 11.
You did look that up.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate.
Outside of that, it's only just been ports. Ports after ports.
Ports on ports. Yeah. Honestly, a lot of these games are ports.
And it's not even like day one ports either. These are ports that they keep pushing to the back because they're like, hopefully people double dip.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm not doing that. I'm not buying it on one console and then waiting for the Switch one.
That's true. I understand from a business sense. Like I said, people are buying games on the Switch.
No, see, that's the thing. I don't understand from a business sense. Because people are buying game on the Switch.
Well, I'm talking about more of the ports things.
No.
It's like they want to delay them because, of course, you know, they're going to drop them and they're hoping people buy the games as well as they have been buying them.
Yeah.
So I can understand where they're coming from. But I'm not a huge fan of it, honestly.
Mm-hmm. No, see, but Capcom, they don't even have the Resident Evil collection. They have them all individual. $30 each.
Doesn't make sense.
No, me personally, I'm gonna wait for a sale.
Yeah.
I've seen Resident Evil Revelation go for $15, and the Resident Evil Revelation go for $10, $12, and I'm not buying $30. I'm not gonna give them $30.
Even then, I might not
for Resident Evil 4.
Even then, I might not even pick them up on the Switch because I think you have it on the Xbox already.
Which
the Resident Evil collection.
Yeah, but I got them when I'm not even gonna lie. It was when they made that mistake on their pricing.
Yeah, it was like the whole thing for like $20, right? Yeah. For the whole series for $20.
So
Mine is Resident Evil 7.
I was at work when that happened. Warrior64 tweeted it.
Yeah.
Immediately, I was like, I'm gonna go take a real quick break.
Yeah, I mean, we're not idiots, you know. We're not gonna buy Capcom games. I'm just saying the price has to be there, and $20 for the whole collection. That's a buy-in price right there.
Yeah, but like in the near future, I might not buy any more Capcom games just because of how they have been with the Switch.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to me. And either way, it's not like they've been releasing that many games.
That caught your interest.
It's not even that. Well, like this year alone, they've only had Resident Evil 2, I think, and Devil May Cry 5.
Right.
And then since then, last year they only had
Listen, the fact that we're thinking about it,
Monster Hunter World.
Monster Hunter World, right? Yeah, the fact that we're putting so much thought into it, just kind of speaks for itself, honestly.
Like I said, the news came to the news of the sales. I was like, yeah, cool, but then just came with the realization that there's just not getting the support that usually the companies that were there before are not there anymore.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Like the support for the 3DS, I feel was way better than support for the Switch.
Ah, definitely. And then I mean, at least Square Enix is trying.
Yeah, you know they're working with Nintendo.
Octopath Traveler.
The World Ends With You.
The World Ends With You. They bring it back, yeah.
Right. Which is a great game, by the way. Please buy the game. I need a sequel to that.
Dragon Quest
Builders 1 and 2.
No, I'm talking about Dragon Quest 12, 11, 12.
12, right?
Oh yeah, the one that has orchestrated music too.
Yeah.
As the complete edition. Sprite one too.
Got a lot of people mad, by the way.
That's it.
I wasn't expecting that one. You kind of were that one when you heard the news that this complete edition was coming to Switch. You immediately jumped on Twitter to see what the reaction was going to be.
Oh, definitely.
And it definitely was the reaction you were expecting, where a lot of people were really mad about it, by the way. You know, they want the orchestrated music on the PS4 version, which I think... Did they say that they're going to bring it over?
No.
They haven't commented on it yet?
They haven't commented. Not that I remember.
Well,
I mean, haven't really kept up with it, but the last thing I know is they were like, it's coming like to the Switch. That's for sure. Right? The thing is, right, if it comes to the PlayStation 4, they would have to charge for it.
You think so?
That means the music, they have to pay for the music either way, because Square Enix does not, they don't own that music. The music is owned by that...
by the composer?
Yeah, he's a Holocaust.
Oh, he's a weirdo, right? It's like a huge homophobe, too.
Yeah, he's really bad, actually.
Yeah, fuck that guy, bro.
Yeah, he also declines, like, all the war crimes. There you go.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys. And, you know.
That interview came out after the direct where they were talking about all this.
Yes.
A lot of people were jumping on the fact that the guy was a huge asshole.
Yeah.
I read up on it. The guy's...
Actually, a good video for that would be Stop Skeletons from Fighting.
Yeah?
They did a good video on why the music for Dragon Quest 11. I forget.
No, Dragon Quest 11 was... No, this is Dragon Quest 11. Dragon Quest 10 was the online one.
There you go. Okay, so they did a great video on Dragon Quest 11 and why the music is meaty. There you go, right?
Yeah, why it's meaty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then they actually talk about the guy and the stuff he did. So we'll link it.
His beliefs.
Yes, we'll link it. We'll link the video.
Yeah, honestly, Stop Skeleton from Fighting. It's a great channel. So Game Beat, they had an interview with Blizzard's boss, J. Allen Brack, and we got just a little bit of insight into Blizzard's feeling for how Diablo 3 did on the Switch.
You also got a tease, right?
A tease?
Yeah.
Not that I got from this interview. So they asked him if he was happy with how Diablo 3 on the Nintendo Switch came out, and his response was, "We're super happy. Nintendo's been a great partner. We're a fan of that platform, a fan of Nintendo, a fan of the Nintendo IP, a fan of the Switch. It's a really good platform and it's really fun to play on. Different games have come about that are good experiences. Part of it is Nintendo love, plus thinking that the Diablo experience will be great on that platform. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I loved it." So right off the bat, some people were speculating whether Diablo 3 broke 1 million. There was a couple of people online that were trying to do process of elimination. A lot of people were thinking that it did break 1 million. The fact that this guy is super happy kind of just adds credence to those rumors. Personally, I think it broke 1 million, bro. Honestly.
Isn't that the interview where they asked him, can we expect more collaborations?
You have a terrible habit of cutting me off, like right when I'm about to speak about things.
I mean, to me, that's what I considered the tease. Because they were like, we would be willing to do more. You know?
Yeah, because GameBeat did follow up that question by saying that it's not ridiculous to think that more Nintendo collabs are coming. And Brack responded with, "It's not ridiculous. We think of it as another platform. It has some unique properties that the Xbox and Sony platforms don't have. Thinking about what games make sense for that type of console is something we'll never stop doing." So, of course, you already know, this pretty much confirms every Blizzard game is coming to the Nintendo Switch, and anything less, I will not accept.
Don't do that.
I'm putting them on the spot right now. Give me World of Warcraft on Nintendo Switch. I know it doesn't make sense to have a handheld World of Warcraft.
I don't know, Blizzard, right? You said?
Yeah.
They do Overwatch?
They do Overwatch, Hearthstone, World of Warcraft.
I'm actually amazed Hearthstone hasn't come out. Like, I expected
that would make a lot of sense, right?
Yeah, like, I expect if they announce here's Hearthstone, that I expect 1 million sales in, like, week 1.
But even then, it's a free-to-play game.
Yeah, but that doesn't stop people from doing their microtransaction.
That's true.
Like, I got hooked on Hearthstone.
Yeah, I was going to say, we were in Canada for, what, a month?
Yeah.
And a lot of that
time was just spent playing Hearthstone, because honestly, did not enjoy my trip.
A lot of the time was spent with you just crapping on Canada and playing Hearthstone. So, I mean, obviously, and listen, it was a lot of fun. The constant updates to Hearthstone eventually kind of took me out of the game, because I wasn't able to keep up. I was playing a couple of different other games at a time. I just wasn't good enough to keep up with the players who were there on a daily basis. I know, you were playing. You were destroying a couple of people.
I got into. It's one of the few card games where I got into the meta.
Yeah, like you were reading up on the updates.
Yeah.
What cards did what? You were building decks.
Yes.
Honestly, I was shocked to see you get so into it.
But honestly, I think it was just because I was in Canada. Like if I was cause I was in Canada when the game launched.
Yeah.
If I was anywhere else, I probably would not have been like that. But I had to go to Canada for a month.
Yeah.
So I was like,
yeah. By the way, Manny, lover of Coke, hater of Canada.
But yeah.
I mean, what else is there to say, right? So because we're so good at keeping the flow going, right? We're gonna stay on Blizzard for a little bit. You're familiar with World of Warcraft, right? We were just talking about it.
I mean, I've never played the game.
All right, that's good enough. So right now, Blizzard is currently holding the beta for the World of Warcraft Classic. So in case you're unaware, for some weird reason, World of Warcraft Classic is just a recreation of World of Warcraft from its early days. How the game plays. This is before any expansion, so they just recreated that world so people can play it again.
So, vanilla World of Warcraft?
You didn't have to do that. I'm right here doing my best. You just did that to me.
That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Jerk. Jeez. So I remember my first time playing World of Warcraft. I bought the Battle Chest. I think that's what it was called from GameStop, right? I had the game manual, which was like 300 pages long, by the way.
I remember Black Friday, right?
Yeah. It also had the Burning Crusade expansion and the Burning Crusade game manual, which was also about 200 pages long, which is crazy to think that I know somebody read both of those manuals, front to back. This is all just to say that I would definitely be one of the people that Twitter was reporting, right? A lot of the beta testers were having issues with the game. Whether they were reporting some bugs, whether they were having issues with how the game was working. The thing is that these aren't bugs, they're actually features of the game. So there's been a lot of players who were playing modern World of Warcraft who are trying Classic that don't understand how the game originally played. So much so that they started reporting bugs that are not bugs, like I said. So much so that Blizzard actually released a not a bugs list.
Oh, I thought that was a fake.
No, it's actually real.
That's actually a thing?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah, so there was a lot of people who were making some complaints about maybe there's like a dot where there should be a question mark on top of a character's head. But Blizzard was like, no. This is what you guys asked for. This is how the game was playing back in the day. That's how it's playing now. Go crazy, okay? So, like I said, I would definitely be one of those players. I'm super excited to try it out. I don't think I got a beta invite. I would have to check. And even then, I think you have to sign up. But I'm excited to give it a shot. You have a PC now. You gonna give it a shot?
No.
Okay. Just a quick no. But it's not news, but I just wanted to talk about it real quick because it was just so funny to me.
I'm not saying no, just to like shut it down. I've never really been into PC gaming like that.
That's true. You've always been more of a console player.
And like, I mean MMOs especially.
Yeah.
Never really played one that have caught me like that.
That's true. And it's kind of hard to get into it now. I mean, the game's what? I don't even know how many years old it is now. So it'll be hard to kind of get into it now. But Classic seems like it'll be a fun little thing to try out for a month or two. Although I'm not really big on subscribing to MMOs. But yeah, so I just wanted to say that real quick. But also, moving on to some more news. Ever since Microsoft employees found a meteor that had crashed on Earth with a copy of Minecraft on it, they've just been working on building the game up, expanding it, and we finally got a new announcement for Minecraft. It's called Minecraft Earth. So Microsoft dropped a video on Friday. It's pretty much kind of bringing in the Pokemon Go style. It's augmented reality for your phones. You'll be able to.
Oh, that's what the promoted thing on my Twitter is.
I'm not sure.
I've seen like little ads for that.
From Minecraft Earth.
I never really saw what it was. I just saw Minecraft.
Yeah.
And there was some little girl, I think.
Yeah.
Coming
So
out of her
that's
house.
what that is.
Okay,
Yeah. So, like I was saying, it's an augmented reality game. So you'll be able to take your phone and you'll be able to scan like a tree, and it'll show up in the game, right? like I said, you can meet up with your friends and you'll be able to explore, gather resources, build together. One of the cooler things I think is you'll be able to build like a house and then get the house to scale to life size, and you guys will actually be able to walk around the house and just, it seems interesting to kind of build this world and then just have like a small adventure in it. I could definitely see a lot of kids getting into it. Obviously Minecraft is already huge with kids, so just this is a real nice way of getting the community to get together outside of the house, just to build together, gather resources. I'm looking forward to this game. They were talking about how they got the idea from the HoloLens demo. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, yeah. The E3 thing, right?
Yeah, like they had like a huge table.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so one of the
Sad
developers...
that nothing came out of that.
Yeah, it's true. So one of the developers, they were talking about how HoloLens wasn't really well built for Minecraft, but they did get this idea just from tinkering around in the AR world. So it's pretty cool. I'll definitely give it a shot when it comes out. I don't think they gave a release date in the video. I think it's just coming out in the summer. So right now, yeah, Microsoft is just really been doing really great things with Minecraft. I hope they keep at it. I think it's the best thing to happen to Minecraft since they found it in the meteor.
Since it came from space.
So earlier this week, also we had a press release from Microsoft and Sony. They came to an agreement saying that they want to work together and collaborate to build online infrastructure for game streaming. I was also reading earlier today, actually, that Nintendo's also gonna be a part of this somehow with the Azure technology. They're gonna work with Microsoft to kind of get all these things going.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Actually,
it's
pretty hype.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting to see all three console developers kind of put their heads together and see if they can come up with a solution for the streaming sort of gaming future that some people think is gonna happen. I don't believe it's gonna happen.
It's not like you're just gonna be the odd man out, right?
Sure. So it's really interesting to see all three console makers just like working on this one issue.
When we know Nintendo's games aren't going anywhere.
That's true.
I think the more interesting thing about this is Microsoft's game going to Switch. They're streaming.
There's a lot of rumors just going around that. I've always been a big believer of where there's smoke, there's fire. So just so many people have been reporting that this is a thing that might happen, that I'll actually be disappointed if it never actually comes to fruition. But I'm really excited to see what any sort of solution they come up to it. I tried PlayStation Now. I played God of War 3 for like maybe an hour or two. It's not it, man. it's the technology's not there yet. Google's coming out with the...
Which is weird, because they've been on the market for like 5 years now, right?
Yeah, and
you would assume that it would have gotten better.
Well, I did try the service, I would say maybe a couple months after it launched. I haven't really tried it recently, so maybe there have been some minor improvements. I'm not gonna check. But
I'm not saying that there aren't any improvements. I'm saying they did not capitalize on being so
first.
Far,
I see what you're saying. And with the Google Stadia coming out, it's honestly, I'm surprised so many entities are kind of tackling the streaming service.
Yeah, I'm not trying that out though. I don't trust Google.
They have all your information.
They do. But I'm not gonna give them entrance to my house like that.
That's true. You think the world is ready after OnLive bombed so terribly?
No, at least.
Do you remember OnLive?
Not the whole world.
Yeah, definitely not the whole world. Yeah.
Because I think Japan's probably one of the few people. Probably Sweden, because they have internet that's super quick.
Yeah, and us out here in the States, but even then, not every place in the United States has really fast internet.
What? There's only like a quarter of the states probably.
Listen, there's still
the East Coast and the West Coast. Pretty much a big FU to
it's
anything
like the Rust Belt, it's Comcast, deep southern places,
like the Midwest and all that.
Yeah,
forget that.
Forget about them. Yeah, it's not gonna happen for them,
and not anytime soon. No,
it's true. There's still people using AOL internet. So just think about that.
3 million subscribers.
Just think about that for a second. Also, right, PC Master Race is always a hot topic, right?
I hate that so much.
Well, a case could be sort of made because the Division 2's first raid finally dropped. It's called Operation Dark Hours, and boy, has it been a challenge for console players to beat it. So when the raid first dropped on the very first day, PC players immediately cleared it, right? It wasn't until I believe this morning where we finally got confirmation that a couple of console players finally beat the raid. It took them about 20 to 17 hours to actually beat it. It's funny because you're always hearing this back and forth between, listen, console players are super casual, PC players is where it's at. So to kind of read this little bit of news was humorous, to say the least. My question to you, though, is when are we going to give it a shot?
What, the Division 2 raids?
Yeah.
Don't we need people for that?
8 players. There's no matchmaking, though, for it.
So then we can't
So
give it a shot.
I'm not sure how you're... I mean, I don't think we have 8 people online that plays the Division 2.
Like, even if we got all of our friends together.
That's true.
We
and you know what?
make 8
For
people.
the few people that listen to this, if you have Xbox One and Division 2, hit us up and we'll definitely get a game going.
Yeah, sure, I'll join that.
Yeah, overall, there wasn't too much news.
Did they use cheats?
Did they use cheats? I'm not sure, actually.
Because we never know, you know?
Okay. If we had sound effects right now, definitely put bullet shots right here, because you're sending shots right now. You're talking modifiers. You're not sure if it's 100% legit whether they cleared it.
Yeah.
It's messed up, bro.
That's also, I mean, it's easy to aim on the mouse and keyboard.
Wow, okay. Such a console player thing to say, by the way.
No, like, I mean, if they want to prove, like, the skills are not, go ahead and put them on console. They're not going to be as good.
My man is saying stream it or get out of here with that, okay? So overall, there wasn't too much news.
I'll watch that stream, though.
You'll watch it?
I'll watch the stream. I'll watch the stream of those PC players. No mods. You know. Keyboard and mouse, sure. I'll give you the keyboard and mouse. Go ahead.
Yeah, no mods. So you're talking about no, like, aim bots or...
None of that, yeah.
Why do you think it's so rampant?
Because it usually is.
Nah, man, be quiet.
Nah.
Let's not start this.
Competitive games.
Yeah. Listen, let's not throw things at each other right here, okay?
Right.
Like I was saying, overall.
Like, congratulations to them. But like, there's bits of doubt and.
You're not giving them the benefit of the doubt. Is what you're saying. All right, so like I was trying to say, overall, there wasn't too much news this week, outside the Mario Maker 2 Direct. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna move on to the next segment. We're gonna talk about games that we've been playing this week. So I'm gonna go first. I've been playing a game super high intention strategy only for hardcore players. That game is Words with Friends 2. So if you don't know what Words with Friends 2 is, no, I'm kidding. I've been playing a lot more Elder Scrolls Blades recently. The game's not bad, bro. I'm just gonna come out and say I'm a fan. I hope they keep updating the game as regularly as they have been. It's a lot of fun building the town again. There's still some places that are on fire, which I hope to put out soon. But I mean, it's got a decent hook to it. You do your quests, get your rewards, keep building your town. The combat, I'm not a big fan, but just everything around it is super dope. I don't really have too many details to get into. I've just been mindlessly playing it on the train or whenever I get a chance, really. But people don't usually listen to this to hear me talk about the games that I've been playing, because I'm terrible at the segment. What have you been playing, bro?
I'm not playing Dragon's Dogma anymore.
You're done with it?
So far, yeah. Like, I haven't felt the need to go back to it.
All right. You're putting it down just like how I put Skyrim down. You don't feel the need. You're perfectly happy where you're at right now.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I'm playing mostly... oh my god. I'm blanking on the game.
Saints Row the Third.
There you go.
There it is.
And I am remembering why I love the game so much.
Yeah?
Yeah. The new update fixed a couple of the problems I had with it.
Yeah.
Hopefully they update it again, because I'm still having problems with the lag. The input lag on the controls.
Alright, so they can still tighten it up?
Yeah. I mean, it used to be garbage. The input lag was horrible. Mm-hmm. But they fixed it a little bit. They gave it a more stable frame. FPS.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, day one combined the horrible FPS with the input lag was just a nightmare to play.
Pretty much unplayable, some people were saying.
Yeah. But the new update, it's been pretty good. I've been enjoying it. I've done a couple more missions.
Yeah, I saw your side-by-side comparison on YouTube. There's a shot in the opening scene where you're looking at the hotel from across the street, and I feel like that's where you really see a lot of the differences, where the game is a little more clear, it runs a little better. The controls, I mean, obviously I'm not playing it, so I can't really give any
that's
input.
the thing that you can't see through the video is the controls.
Yeah.
Which have been my biggest problem so far still.
Yeah, and somebody left a comment on the video as well saying that they also feel the difference with the input lag.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, it's more playable now because I'm actually playing it now.
But how do you feel about these sort of ports where this is an Xbox 360 game, right? This is a PlayStation 3 game where they come out on the Switch and almost immediately you have to update the game, otherwise you're playing it like how they released it on day one, which is not an ideal way to play the game.
I mean, if this was released day one, I would still hope for another update.
Yeah.
But since they pushed back the day one update, it was just horrible. And like I said last week, I still don't like. I recommend it if you can get past the input lag.
Yeah.
Which is about a second or so. Like you can feel it, especially when you're driving.
Yeah.
And you're driving a lot in the game.
Mm-hmm.
But if you can get past it, the game's still fun.
Yeah.
You know, it's still not a stable 30 frames. But I mean, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying everything I've played. So I mean, I don't know. It's one of my favorite games.
I mean, that's always good to hear. The thing is, though, right? With this is one of the issues that I've had. I'm not a technical person. I don't know the ins and outs of things. People say power-wise, you know, the Switch is still a handheld. It's not going to be as strong as maybe like a PS3 even, right? But you would still hope that...
It has more RAM than a PS3.
Yeah, but you would still hope that a game like this would come out and it would do well. Because you have examples where Skyrim is a huge game and it runs pretty decently. You have games like Doom, although it did come out a little messy, they were able to fix it up, and it's a decent port now. It's a good port now.
I think Doom's biggest thing was the frame rate and its oh my god, its blurriness.
Oh yeah, it was a pretty blurry screen. We also have games like Warframe, you know, where these are all good ports. So clearly
Warframe
this
was a great port.
Yeah, let me rephrase it. Warframe was a great port, where you have these games that came out last generation. They run really well. I know, you know, Saints Row has all these people on the streets, all these cars. It's a huge world. I still would hope that, and of course I'm not knocking the developer, I'm not calling them lazy, but I would just hope that it would come out at a more playable state than it did when it first launched. So,
I mean, the game was announced earlier this year, right?
This year? Or was it last year?
I'm pretty sure it was this year.
Okay.
And, I mean, even if it was last year, it had to be, like, towards the second half.
Yeah.
So, like, November, December. What are we, in May now?
Yeah, sure, but it's
6 months.
Yeah, but even then, you don't announce the game and then start working on it. You know, you're working on the game and then you announce it.
Yeah, that's what you think. I mean,
I mean, that's what I hope it is.
That's a thing that literally happened with Smash, where Iwata was like, "We're doing another Smash," and oh my God, what's his name? Sakurai.
Yeah.
He was like, "We are." No, he announced the game before they even started working on it.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah.
Shit, I don't remember that actually.
So it's a thing that happens, you know.
Well, I mean, I hope it's not something that happens all the time.
Common.
Even Anthem, right?
I mean, Anthem's a whole other thing.
Anthem was huge.
5 years in the
huge mess. In the pre-planning stage, right?
Because the game was announced in like 2002.
Yeah.
2012 or something. 2012, 13. It was like 3 years in pre-planning and 2 years to make it.
Yeah, which come on, that wasn't gonna happen.
Nah,
that wasn't gonna work.
That's on BioWare. I don't put that much blame on EA.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I would absolve EA of this one actually. God, I hope they don't shut down BioWare though.
I mean, if they do, that's on them.
Unfortunately, that's just how the game's played.
Like, I love BioWare games.
Yeah, they've released a ton of good games, so it would suck for them to kind of get shut down.
So honestly,
off the stink of
thinking about
Anthem.
BioWare, I would love a Mass Effect trilogy on the Switch.
Yeah, Yeah, don't, and please, the trilogy on Switch would be dope. Don't just give us part 3 like you did with the Wii U, which was, I don't understand
slap to the
why.
face considering it came out a week before
the collection, right?
Yeah.
Which is crazy. I mean, real talk though, we did still get hooked on the online on the Wii U. I mean, they did a good job of trying to like update the online on the Wii U, so I mean, I'll give them credit there.
But yeah, outside of that, I've just been grabbing other stuff.
Yeah, you uploaded a video for Sniper Elite, I think.
Yes, I suck at that game.
You suck at it?
I'm so bad.
I didn't get to see the video.
It was only the tutorial.
Oh, it's just a tutorial?
Yes.
But how was it running, like performance-wise? How was it?
I mean,
Better
it was
than
alright. It was better than I expected. It looks like it's a remake.
Yeah.
It's an HD remake, and I was like, yeah, okay, cool, whatever. I didn't expect anything like mind blowing.
That's true. We also unlocked the Tetris 99 theme.
Yes.
Which is super dope, bro. Oh my god.
I love it so much.
It was so much fun to play it. It's even more fun now that we can actually get to keep it.
Yes.
The Maximus tournament. Listen, if you won it, huge congratulations to you. I cannot imagine ever winning one game. The closest I ever came was second place.
I mean, during the tournament.
During the tournament, yeah. 22, right. Personally, the closest that I've ever been to winning was second place. And my palms were sweating. That guy straight up murdered me. Okay, I had no chance against that dude. There was a reason why he won. Tetris, man.
It was just Tetris. It was Saints Row the Third, and just I guess Marvel Strike Force is the only other one.
God, you're hooked on that game. I wish I would have gotten in around the same time as you did, because I've been playing a similar game, Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes is also fun though.
World of Mayhem. The thing is that they clearly want way more money than that Marble. That's just, I don't know, man. Like, World of Mayhem is a lot of fun, and Looney Tunes World of Mayhem, by the way, is a mobile game. So is
Marvel Strike Force.
World of Mayhem, you get to play as all the classic Looney Tunes characters. You know, plus they have like different versions of, like, Bugs Bunny would have a Showtime Bugs Bunny. They'll have like a Barber Bugs Bunny. Valkyrie Bugs Bunny is a character they just recently released, Leopold, and it's so much fun. The thing is that the grind to that game is so ridiculous.
The grind is one of the thing that's stopped me.
Yeah, like, bro, I used to log in every day.
Yeah, me too.
If I log in at least twice a week, that's a huge deal for me personally.
Like it, but like, oh man, it's a horrible grind on that game.
God, man, that's the type of thing that kills a fan base, you know.
I mean, it's like I log into it like once a week now.
Yeah, I mean, I used to, bro, and you know this. I used to log in religiously every day.
I mean, it was fun at first because there was tunes to work to.
Yeah.
But then they kept adding tunes, and the way to unlock them, just get to compete against whales. It's just not happening.
Yeah, and it's just when there's a new character unlocked, your characters have to be at an even higher level, which I don't understand why they do it that way.
Then
you're not gonna invest into every character. It's just impossible unless, like you said, unless you're a whale. Which, listen, if you have the money, God bless you. But I'm not gonna spend hundreds and hundreds or even thousands of dollars to have a character for each situation. It's just not gonna happen for me. It's never gonna happen for me.
Yeah, like I don't like mobile. That's one of the biggest things why I don't get into mobile games like that. Because I hate the microtransactions.
Yeah, I mean, even with Elder Scrolls Blades, they still have monetizations. They try to get you in like the dumbest ways.
Yeah, like I mean, Marvel Strike Force, they had a Super Saturday sale.
Yeah. And
they had the best sale I have seen in that game, ever. It was $3 for 45 shards for a character that you can't really grind like that.
Yeah.
And that is hands down the best sales that they've had outside of, I think, Captain America Week 1.
Yeah.
Launch week Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
But outside of that, usually 45 shards is $30. So this was a 90% sale off.
That's dope. Okay, here.
No, it's not dope, but it's like if you can do it once, maybe do it a couple more times, you know?
Yeah.
Then I'll start giving you more money.
Yeah, well, real quick, we're not against people wasting money on mobile games.
Nah, man, if you have the money, go ahead. If you're enjoying the game,
if you have the money and you can be a whale, I'm not knocking it, bro. More power to you. Do what you gotta do, right?
Sometimes I wish I could do that.
Yeah, for sure. we're not against spending money on mobile games. If anything, I feel like if a game is really fun, like World of Mayhem, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've dropped $10, $20 in the game.
I mean, like, I see, like, yeah, that's the thing. As long as you're having fun and you can afford it, go ahead. To me, Rock Band has been my drug.
Oh my brother, I don't even want to get into it.
I'm a whale on Rock Band, and I'm not afraid to say it because I've put so many hours into that whole
since
the
Guitar
whole franchise,
Hero,
yes.
Rock Band. We've been playing since what, 2000, maybe 6, right?
Yeah, this is Guitar Hero. No, since Rock Band 2 came out.
This is Guitar Hero 3, actually.
No, Guitar Hero 3.
Legends of Rock, bro. Ever since then,
I've just been like,
we've literally been there for day one for every Rock Band Guitar Hero since.
Yeah, like,
except Band Hero. Band Hero, I didn't really care for.
Or DJ Hero.
Yeah, DJ Hero. Well, I mean, DJ Hero doesn't really count, you know. It's completely different from what we're talking about.
I mean, we have Band Hero, the game. But it's mostly for the music, because you can transfer some of the music over.
That's true. We bought Band Hero, like, years after it came out, just to see what's going on, and I'm glad I didn't buy it day one, bro.
Oh, definitely, but, like, I'm not afraid to admit I'm a whale for music games like that.
Okay, all right. I don't want to put you on the spot, right? But if you had to put a number, how much money have you spent on the Rock Band franchise?
Like, the whole franchise, including the guitars and all that?
Honestly, no. Matter of fact, okay, I don't want to include the guitars. I want to just include the music. Game songs that you've bought. How much money do you think you've actually put down?
I think just on Rock Band 4, right? That's the last one?
Yeah, the latest one? Yeah.
I think just on Rock Band 4, I have like 280 songs.
And these are songs that you
$2,
bought.
about $400 maybe.
And you didn't want to get started on Rock Band 3, which is
Rock Band 3, I put so much. But honestly, I mean, I played the game for almost like 2,000 hours.
Yeah, listen, every song you've bought, you've played it a bunch of times.
I mean, I suck at the game. I can 5-star most hard songs. It's the impossible songs I can't really 5-star.
Yeah, like the devil level ones, yeah.
But outside of that, I mean, it's just so much time I put into them. Like, it's also fun when friends come over.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah.
It's just like when you get the whole band, together, it's just, I don't think anything can really compete with Rock Band.
It's a lot of fun when you have everybody playing together.
It is.
It's almost, personally to me, it's almost as fun as like a good Super Smash Brothers game. You know, you have your friends over. Super Smash Brothers is just like peak fun for me. If I had to add another game that's peak fun for me, it's definitely Rock Band with a band.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, but I mean, it's another game I actually play almost weekly. It's Rock Band.
Yeah, even just like check the store, you know, even if it's just to see what's going on.
Every Thursday, I usually go every Thursday to see what songs get uploaded.
What's your favorite song to play
on Rock Band? Man, Tenacious D.
Which one?
That's all of them, I think.
All of them? Really? Tenacious D. Wow. Man.
Mostly, alright, so one of my favorite songs to play is Master Exploder.
Yeah.
Because honestly, the vocals are hilarious. The riff is amazing. The drums are pretty hard too. But,
Jack Black is fun, bro.
Yeah, but I mean, if I have to go just my favorite is almost any Thor songs.
Yeah, man.
That's just
Light My Fire is so much fun to play, bro.
Light My Fire, Riders in the Storm. Peace Frog is hard as hell.
Peace Frog, yeah. Peace Frog on drums is almost impossible for me to beat, man. I can barely get through that. Yeah, personally, my favorite songs I think to play are the Stevie Ray Vaughan songs, bro.
They're good.
Yeah, Rude Mood.
Yeah, but I bought every Thor songs.
Yeah, I mean you have to.
Yeah,
bro.
You can't not buy them.
Also, I'm not ashamed to admit it. I'm a huge Limp Bizkit fan.
Oh, big Limp Bizkit fan.
I love to play the Limp Bizkit songs. They're a lot of fun.
I bought every song that from theirs that has gone.
I remember when Fred Durst asked, bro, we're really giving away how big of a fan we are of this band. I remember when Fred Durst actually tweeted that he was at the EA offices for Rock Band.
Oh man, I had a wish list, which included almost all their albums. All I got was like 2 songs.
When they were like, "What songs do you want to get from Limp Bizkit?" You just like put the link to the discography on Wikipedia.
But yeah, like that's
that's what we've been playing until it devolved into talk about Rock Band. Is there anything else you've been playing?
Nah, that's it. That's pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. Yeah, pretty much. I think that's gonna be all from us. Real quick.
Oh, hold on. I'm trying to get Project Nimbus soon.
Nimbus, it's a game that I definitely want to get as well.
There's actually a couple of games coming up that I want to get. I just forgot them on my wish list. But that's pretty much it.
I think that's it. Also, we're a gaming podcast, but I feel like we just have to say it real quick. Fuck Alabama for the laws that they've been passing. I mean, Georgia, I keep mixing them up. But fuck Georgia especially.
Missouri.
I think it's old white guys have to stop deciding what women do with their bodies. Honestly,
that's
bro.
True.
It's just they're past their prime. They were never in their prime. I'm tired of these guys trying to make these laws.
And they'll keep passing until hopefully we get a regime change.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully, because I'm tired of all the negative news that we've been getting.
Yeah, fuck them.
Fuck them.
So thanks for tuning in to our 1 month anniversary.
Yeah, man. Who would have thought?
Me. Hopefully, keep going.
let's keep it going, bro.
I'm trying to hit the year.
Man, yeah, we'll definitely hit a year. We're gonna see what else we can do with Applesauce. We're gonna keep trying to build things. We're really excited moving forward with what we've got. We're starting a series where we play games under the Applesauce moniker. As always, man, thank you for tuning in. Follow us on Twitter at AppleSauceCast, right? And follow us on Instagram on Applesauce Pod. We love you. Thank you so much for joining us in our 1 month anniversary. Yeah.
Maybe for like 6 months we'll actually do something.
Maybe.
An event.
Hopefully. But we should think of a giveaway.
Maybe, yeah, we should think of a giveaway.
I mean, you have a couple of collector's editions somewhere around here. Let's...
like spare ones, I probably...
Yeah, your face right now was just like, I'm not doing that, bro.
But thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.